Representative Dawn Keefer from the 92nd Legislative District. I'm continuing with my business series today. We're at Classic Drycleaners with the owner, Paula Gribble. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Dawn.
I appreciate it. So it's a little bit more than just dry cleaning. You guys do other services as well.
Yes, ma'am. We have attendant laundromats, self-service laundromats that are attended. We have vintage wedding gown restoration, also cleaning and preservation of wedding gowns. We also offer alterations of wedding gowns before the wedding. We offer regular clothing alterations and repairs, dry cleaning services, shirt laundry services, and shoe repair, and wash, fold, laundry.
Okay, and so that was one of the things that was attractive, is that you actually have tended laundromats, which was something I did not even realize exist.
Yes.
So tell me, how many laundromats?
We operate
total?
own and operate 5 laundromats.
You own and operate 5 laundromats. And tended laundromats means?
There's an attendant on staff for almost every hour of the day we are open, except a few hours on Sunday evenings. We're still open, but there's no attendant.
Okay.
What the attendant can do is check the laundromat hourly, make sure it's clean, make sure there's no spills that people will get hurt in, offer help to customers, and assist them with any questions they might have or problems they might have with the machines.
Okay.
And it provides for a safer place to
Right.
be. When someone's here and working, it's a deterrent for.
Okay. We're at your Edder's store.
Yes.
Dry cleaning store. So the specialty here is what?
Wedding gown cleaning and preservation, and also vintage gown restoration.
Okay. And so that's a pretty laborious process. You have somebody that specializes in that, a staff person?
Yes. Her name is Michelle Dively. She's been
Okay.
with our company since 2001, and she's an expert.
Okay.
She has a lot of experience, and she really knows what she's doing.
Okay.
And people come from all over to bring us their gowns.
Oh, really? Okay. So the restoration, and then you also have preservation.
Yes.
Correct, as well.
Yes.
So restoration, what would we be getting into with restoration of a gown?
Restoration would be your 30, 40, 50-year-old gowns that
Okay.
have yellowed over time.
Okay.
And maybe there's been some rusting of the metal parts of the gown. Those parts can be removed and replaced.
Okay.
The fabric is treated in a way to bring back its vibrancy, whether it's a white or an off-white, back to its original state. And
Okay.
it's sometimes a very long process, up to a week.
Okay. Wow, that's very interesting, because I know a lot of people think, oh, it's just damaged, there's nothing I can really do with it at that point. I mean, when you're dealing with an older garment, so it's nice to know that there's a
Yes.
resource there. And then the preservation is just for current gowns. You would bring your gown in
Yes.
after a wedding, and you would
Yes.
clean it, or
Yes.
what do you do with those gowns?
We would clean the gown according to the Association of Wedding Gown Specialists standards.
Okay.
We are one of over 500 members in the United States, Canada, and there's some other countries this group is involved in. That membership provides us with extra training, expertise, and also a guarantee.
Okay.
And the guarantee is that that gown will not yellow after we've cleaned it. So, and if it does, you could take the gown back to any member across the world where they're located, and it will be remedied at no charge.
Okay.
And there's just specific processes, acid-free tissue, acid-free boxes, everything is done a certain way.
Okay, and that's interesting to know. So that's one of my things I keep saying with trade industries, as they keep continuously come into the Commonwealth, and they're asking to be licensed and certified, and we license more industries, I think, than any other state in the entire country. Is that as a trade, as an industry, you unify? So you have the National Wedding
Yes.
Gown Cleaners.
It's the Association of Wedding Gown Specialists. Yes.
And so that's your seal, that's
Yes.
your mark, right? So if you bring an item in there, you know, you're going to a certified
Yes.
professional at that point. You know, and that's where I wish more industries would navigate to. That
Yes.
they set their own industry standards,
Yes.
and then you as a consumer know to look for those marks, to look for those trademarks.
Yes.
Are they a member of this? Are they certified? That's a better way of doing it, where we're controlling the standards, not government dictating
Absolutely.
standards to you.
Absolutely.
So how many dry cleaning stores do you have?
We have 9.
9, and they are in Cumberland and Northern York?
Cumberland, Dauphin, and York.
Cumberland,
counties.
Dauphin, and York
Yes.
counties. And so we're, as I said, we're in Edder's today.
Yes.
Your store here, which their niche is the wedding gown preservations.
Yes.
And then other stores, do they have niches, or are they more drop-off pickup facilities?
No, they don't. They're more drop-off pickup facilities, as this one is as well. And it's just that this is where our expert who does the cleaning for the wedding gowns, she works out of this location. She has the space. This used to be a dry cleaning plant, and then as we were looking to decrease expenses and increase profitability, we consolidated our cleaning operations to one location in Carlisle.
And then everybody else is a dissemination type process. So you would bring it here. This is where the pickup drop-off would be for somebody.
Yes.
But now you also, this hooked me in for your business. You also do delivery.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Home and office pickup and delivery. We service Cumberland and Dauphin County and Northern York County. It's very easy. It's no additional charge. It takes the hassle out of running to the dry cleaners, not only to drop your stuff off, but also to pick up your stuff.
Right.
So it saves the customer 2 trips.
Yes.
And where it's been a learning curve for us has been it's a dispatching.
Right.
And
Okay.
There's dispatching involved, which is you need technology to do that. So
Right.
we do, and it works out well.
Yeah, the transportation logistics.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand now why that is an actual profession. Right?
Yes. Safe drivers and
Right.
good trucks and
Right,
all
and
that
schedules
stuff.
and keeping that
Yes.
on. And that's what hooked me in. I mean, that is such a convenience for me. I can't tell you how long I drive around with my dry clean in the back
Mm-hmm.
of the car and forget to drop it off or forget that I had something there to pick it up. That's
Mm-hmm.
such a huge convenience. But another thing that's a huge convenience that we just found out a service that you provide is laundry service.
Yes. Wash and fold laundry service.
Okay.
It's a service that most laundromats do provide. There has to be someone there to do the service. So because we're attendant, we have those people on staff. Everything is washed per the customer's instructions. We can either use our standard detergent, or it's a hypoallergenic detergent, or they can upgrade to a detergent of their choice. You can choose fabric softener or no fabric softener. We wash, dry, and fold the clothes expertly. Everything is folded consistently, packaged, and returned.
Wow.
We don't put them away though in your drawers. You can't do that. Guess we could, but
And what is the cost of that?
it's $1.48 a pound.
$1.48 a pound. So you need to go home and weigh out your laundry?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how did you get started in this?
My mom and dad started the business. This location was actually our fourth location. We opened in 1987. My dad started in 1970 in Mechanicsburg, the second one in Enola in 1972, the third location in Lemoyne in 1981, and this was our fourth in 1987.
Okay.
My mom was a teacher and my dad was a salesman for Hanover Foods. And in his travels, he noticed that laundromats were usually dirty and uninviting and dark, and he thought he could change that. And he also noticed dry cleaners often didn't look clean. And he said, well, this is the business of clean. So he wanted to have a clean place for dry clean customers and laundromat customers to go to. And we've branded ourselves in that manner.
And so you've taken over the business since.
Yes.
And 9 stores, 5 laundromats. What are some challenges with this industry, with this business?
Oh, mostly utilities.
Okay.
And labor. Utilities are a big one, especially with the laundromats and just the cleaning side of it too. A lot of our cleaning is wet cleaning. We dry clean and we wet clean. The men's laundered shirts are laundered in water. So you have that water sewer challenge,
Okay.
and different townships and boroughs are different depending on their situation with their local wastewater treatment plant. The utilities are challenging. LED lighting has helped us a lot. We've been slowly LED lighting, retrofitting our lighting in all of our stores, which has saved us 65% right off the top. I've been doing that through the help of the Small Business Ombudsman's Office. There's a Small Business Advantage grant for up to $9,500 that comes out every year.
That's through the Commonwealth or through the federal government?
Yes, that's through the
Commonwealth.
Yes,
Okay.
it's the Pennsylvania Small Business. It actually might be through the DEP.
Okay.
I believe, but that's a great grant. We have also worked on our natural gas usage, which is not only the dryers in our laundromats, but the steam we use to press the clothes.
Okay.
Comes from a boiler that uses natural gas. So we've been working on reducing those utilities. Labor is an ongoing problem. It's hard to find people. It has really changed in the last 20 years, in my opinion, for people who just want to be able to come in and do a hard day's work and go home and feel good about it. It's harder to find these people. They're out there, but I don't know where they are.
Right. And that seems to be a common theme around most of the businesses that I've been talking to, is labor's an issue. And then you go through the process of providing skills and training only for them to leave or to move on to the next thing. So that's been a consensus across the board with labor. So that's one of the things we're looking at too in the legislature. How can we address that issue? Like where are the pitfalls? Where we are not connecting the dots for that? And I know there's some. You're dealing with minimum wage. You're dealing with unemployment compensation. You're dealing with OSHA. So there's a litany of labor laws that you have to navigate.
Yes.
From the Commonwealth's perspective, are there any obstacles there in terms of labor?
In my opinion, there shouldn't even be people on unemployment right now. There's so many companies looking to hire.
Right.
Everyone I know is looking to hire. I see signs everywhere.
Right.
So I don't understand that.
That there's an unemployment,
Yes.
or the unemployment rate, whatever it is.
Yes, I don't understand how it's, there's too many people that really, really need people.
Right.
And these people are being paid by our government to not work. I don't know enough about it other than that it exists.
To go into.
Sometimes it is a positive thing and it's necessary, but right now I don't see how it is.
Okay. All right. So, and we're talking about, I've talked to other businesses too, even about minimum wage, that's usually a starting point. You're talking low, no skill jobs, and they're providing them skills and experience in trade for that wage.
Yes.
Not that they're going to stay there. It's not a livable wage. That's not what it was ever intended to be. So that seems to be the hurdle that I'm talking to all small businesses about.
We have 95 employees, 15 of them are upper level, and every single one of them started at the entry level here in our company.
95 employees throughout all your
15 are upper level. Every single one except maybe one or two that I hired from the outside. But our marketing manager started as a part-time customer service rep 20 years ago. Our operations manager and HR professional started as a presser, I believe. She's 35 years with the company, but now she makes a very good wage.
Right.
And all of our store managers, Michelle here started in 2001 as an inspector in the plant. And now she's a manager making a great living. So that's how it works.
Right. And I think that's when people are invested, when they have skin in the game. Local businesses are really our backbone. I mean, it's to their interest to make sure that the business is successful, that they contribute to that. And so I think when people get that self-worth, that competency, skill level, they're going to stay, they're going to contribite to the businesses. So it's how can we foster that to let businesses do what they do best, as opposed to, setting the standards and the regulations and a whole litany of things for you to follow, get out of the way and let you succeed.
Maybe help businesses with some tax credits if they're bringing people in who don't have a college degree or a skilled labor type of path.
Right.
Because these people need work. So we're helping get them there.
Right.
So a little bit of help. I've often thought it would be nice if government would look at all the good we do.
Absolutely.
And not just look for the negatives to penalize and to fine.
Right.
And start rewarding us for the good that we do.
Well, you have a great business.
Thank you.
And I wanted to come here to see what you were doing and to check out your stores and your business because you are local. You're also active in the community. I know you dry clean firefighters' uniforms, volunteer firefighter uniforms for free.
Yes.
And then you have a discount for law enforcement?
Yes.
Is that, and then you do flags? Is that
for free?
For free
yes.
as well.
And a lot of clergy.
Yes.
I didn't even realize how much till we started tracking it. Right. A ton of clergy.
You're a great community asset
Thank
to
you.
have, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like more information about this or anything else with the Commonwealth, there'll be information on the screen momentarily.